local headlines and analysis this Thursday, the 21st day of April 2022. Thursday, 21 April 2022. We shall be starting today's episode with what has been largely reported by majority of the newspapers. Nigerians seem to condemn the 100 naira nomination fee set by the APC. Nigerians seem to condemn the 100 million naira nomination fee set by the APC. It is important to state that the fee seems quite outlandish for the general economic situation of this country presently. One wonders who amongst the ministers who have expressed intentions to aspire for the office of the president could claim to have gotten this money or this amount without abusing privileges. This in any way, shape or form is an outrageous amount by the simple dynamics of economic reality within Nigeria. However, we all know that majority of the candidates or majority of the aspirants, not candidates, majority of them do have this money at their disposal. It is just that we must then ask ourselves, if people can flaunt this money by collecting the form, it is incumbent on a number of agencies within the state, indeed professionals within some disciplines, journalism, accountancy, lawyers, to ask those individuals the tough questions on how they can reconcile what we ostensibly see them do with such an amount, and reconcile it too with their personal income tax payments. It will be very interesting to get into that. One must, however, say that in the backdrop of the culture of people joining political party with the expectation that the party will play for the Christmas by just dashing them money, the party too has a duty to find a mechanism of raising or generating revenue. And because parties seldom get these opportunities except once in a 4-year cycle, the abuse seems every election cycle to be getting somewhat worse. But how do you run a party where members don't want to contribute to sustain the parties, and yet when they go for party meetings or events, they want to go back home with their pockets filled? I hate to sound Jeremiah, but truth be told, this is another major indication that this experiment will end somewhat in failure for this nation, because whoever puts down such an amount of money, whoever gets people to rally around and raise such an amount of money for him, inevitably will be beholden to the circumstance through which he got the money. He has to get his return on his investment, or he will be beholden to those who raised the money for him. And that is the best definition of state capture. We start today's editorial, we start today's newspaper headlines with the Punch newspaper. Presidential primary, APC silent on zoning. Nigerians condemn 100 million nomination fee. Only 2 presidential aspirants mean well for Nigeria. Clergyman. Lagos driver crushes last mile official to death. UNESCO postpones World Heritage Meet in Russia indefinitely. Joba schools 4 authors inducted into Premier League's Hall of Fame. Iceland psychiatrist recommends counseling for teachers, students. We want Ojikalu in Senate again. Abia stakeholders. 2023 votes still count. Get your PVC. Aspirant urges supporters. Now to the Guardian newspaper. The front page of the Guardian newspaper reads, uproar over APC's 100 million naira presidential nomination funds fee. Amid divestment, Nigeria targets oil, gas royalty licensing rounds in new regulations. Boko Haram perversion of Islamic ideology, Buhari tells ICC prosecutor. Government to end 200 billion naira yearly electricity subsidy in December. Preseo to wait as ministry demands equal opportunity for shortlisted coaches. Now to the Daily Trust newspaper. The Daily Trust newspaper today reads, Aisha Buhari to host PDP presidential aspirants, authors at Aso Rock. Insecurity, Nigerian army recovers 717 arms, weapons in Plateau, Bauchi and Kaduna. NSCDC arrest 69 oil thieves, 16 illegal refinery operators in Akwa Ibom. Obasanjo, Nigeria's insecurity is beyond community policing. Aisha Buhari to host PDP presidential aspirants, authors at Aso Rock. Arch fare to increase by over 50%, NACON. And lastly for today, the Nigerian Tribune. The Nigerian Tribune's front page reads, 100 million naira APC presidential form shocks Nigerians. PDP presidential aspirants insist on primary as nomination. PDP presidential aspirants insist on primary as nomination. 2 killed as federal lawmaker family escape assassination. 10 feared killed as Elijah fishermen Ibeno natives clash. 15 Edo communities, civil society organizations barricade Benin Lagos Road. Give us 200 billion naira from 4 trillion naira fuel subsidy to return to school. That is the newspaper headlines and analysis. Today, Thursday, the 21st day of April 2022.